Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Get ready for fireworks to bring a whole lot of sparkle to the night sky on New Year's from 8 launching sites on the Las Vegas Strip. Review Journal's James Schaefer gives us a preview.
We're on top of Planet Hollywood, where we are seeing a small portion of the 11,500 electronic circuits that are planning to light up the night New Year's Eve on the Las Vegas Strip.
Of course it's the biggest and the best.
Scott Cooper, director of fireworks by Grucci, was excited to say the least. While Grucci crews tied the wires and checked every aspect of electronics on top of the Planet Hollywood, Cooper reminded us of the manpower that goes into this kind of undertaking.
63 pyrotechnicians, plus all the staff on each of those 8 properties.
Unlike previous shows, this program will be using the Resorts World property for the fireworks show. Cooper told us that fills an opening on the Strip.
The addition of Resorts World does is it fills that gap between Treasure Island and the Stratosphere. I mean, obviously there's a lot more fireworks that add to the whole show, so much more excitement.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Jim Schaefer.
In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Daiso brings its newest U.S. location here to Las Vegas. Review Journal's Kelsey Kendall explains why there's so much excitement surrounding its grand opening. Kelsey?
Jen, shoppers lined up outside the new shop stores to be the first ones inside. One resident said she and her friend made a pact to step inside the newly opened Daiso at the same time and showed up at 6 in the morning to make sure they were at the front of the line to get into the Japanese discount store. The 6,000 square foot store is the first Daiso location in Nevada and the 81st here in the country.
Many of those people online said they were looking forward to having this store in Nevada because it's really unique to the US. The store offers a lot of Japanese products and home goods, stationery, anything you can really think of, but for a really good discount.
And to celebrate the grand opening, the first 100 customers to spend at least $30 will receive a special goodie bag. Look out for other promotions as well. Daiso plans to open 2 more locations here in the Las Vegas area in 2022, one in downtown Summerlin and another in Henderson. Jen?
And since the pandemic, the Las Vegas Strip is crowded with visitors once again. But how are overall numbers looking? Southern Nevada welcomed 3.1 million visitors in November, a big jump from last year, but still 11% down from 2019 due to fewer international travelers and conventions. Despite that, LVCVA says hotel room rates approached $156 a night on average, surpassing pre-pandemic levels. In other top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Plans for a memorial service for the late Senator Harry Reid, who passed away on Tuesday. The service will be held January 8th at 11 a.m. at the Smith Center and will include family, friends, and former colleagues. Tickets will be distributed through the senator's office. Plus, the execution case of ZANE FLOYD, convicted of killing 4 in a Las Vegas grocery store. The Nevada Supreme Court rejects an effort to pull Clark County prosecutors from the case.
And they were arguing this because there are 2 deputy district attorneys who serve in the legislature and are able to do things like vote for a bill that would have abolished the death penalty.
Other appeals in the case are still pending. Plus, it may be a good idea to wear masks outside, not just because of the pandemic, but due to Clark County's air quality advisory for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Fireworks displays are expected to generate smoke and particle pollution. Now to your holiday forecast. Most of the rain has tapered off with just a light mist and some breezes. Temps are in the 50s and should dip into the 40s overnight. On New Year's Eve, you can expect partly cloudy skies with scattered showers, high of 56, low of 37 degrees. On New Year's Day, clear skies, but a cold front moves through, with highs reaching the 40s and lows in the 20s. By Monday, the clouds return along with slightly warmer temps. And Lifestyle, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The big wins keep on coming at Las Vegas casinos. First at Sam's Town, where Boyd Gaming says an anonymous guest hit a jackpot on the Triple Star slot machine, winning over $97,000. Our next stop, the Las Vegas Strip, where Planet Hollywood Resort reports a visitor from Canada hit a royal flush playing 3-card poker, winning over $200,000. The anonymous player says he'll use his winnings to help pay for his daughter's college tuition. And changing lives through rock climbing. Ted Papa George started Higher Ground Climbing and Wellness, a nonprofit that aims to introduce the sport to at-risk youth. Higher Ground already introduced nearly 24 kids and teens to indoor rock climbing. The goal? To teach kids teamwork, keep them away from drinking and partying, and find other activities to do for fun.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. Similar to last week against the Broncos, defensively, the Raiders will be rolling with a depleted secondary when they face off with the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday.
We've been through this before, so I would say, just the next man up. Coach always says, practice like you're going to play, for everybody stepping in, whether it be, like you said, COVID or injuries, for everybody just to practice like they're going to play. And when that time comes, they're going to be prepared. So that's how we're approaching it.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Circus Sports has posted odds on college football national championship exactas. Georgia beats Alabama is the plus 175 favorite, and Alabama beats Georgia is the plus 195 second choice. Alabama over Michigan pays plus 725, and Michigan over Alabama is 9-1. Georgia over Cincinnati is 10-1, and Cincinnati over Georgia is 26-1. The longest shots are Michigan over Cincinnati at 40-1, and Cincinnati over Michigan at 77-1.
In health, despite last year's mild flu season, health officials are concerned for a potential twindemic this holiday season, with a surge of both COVID and the flu.
Our flu activity increased in January and then peak in February. The flu shot is recommended for everyone over the age of 6 months, especially the elderly, those with compromised immune systems.
CDC's data shows high flu activity in 7 states, including New Mexico. Nevada is currently not on the list. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.